the whole. That's the thing. It's really going to change.
Yeah.
It just will because of that kind of stuff.
Can we sing a song?
Believer?
Vita Vita?
Vita?
Viva. The wagon with the music.
Oh yeah. Here's the.
What's that one?
Street is national.
Oh, that's right. We just got to go.
Nobody wants to.
Duffy!
I still think people should have pitchforks.
Yeah.
That's why I say it's keep walking on the street. What way?
How's the pace? Okay.
Slow it up a bit.
Slow it up.
We can slow it up till...
The wires.
Let's get to...
Prime time's there.
What, do you want to run down the street?
Trump commentary. Prime time.
Oh, man, we're going to be on
Prime
the...
time's here.
Imagine coming here for a second year beer.
Yeah. You're like, hey, there's a riot in the streets. Oh, wondering. Hey, we did a pretty good version of that. It's a small world.
Yeah.
I'd rather hear that.
Exactly. No idea. Wait. It's a second.
Yeah, that's the lyrics.
So how do we get away with not having Charlie the whole time?
I don't know if it's good or not. Definitely want to wait.
No.
Look at all. Look back.
Yeah.
Those are alive.
It's not even down here yet.
I like that picture of you when you had your Danish made 2023. That's pretty good, yeah. You were like 8 and the sash. Pretty good.
Yeah, my mom made that one.
Your grandparents out here? Yeah.
I'm not sure exactly where, but
Somewhere. You'll hear them when they go.
Okay, he's here.
Sees us coming.
There he is. Hey.
Yeah. Right tickets.
Yeah.
See if I can get over here on this. Stay out of the way.
So you play out the stoplight, I guess. So
This guy might.
SO is supposed to stop traffic.
Somebody hit the button.
So SO is supposed to
Huh?
stop traffic there. So, but they're not.
They're not gonna block the traffic?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hey, whoa. No, let it back up.
No,
Let it.
come here. Okay.
Told me I wouldn't.
Now we go.
You got a red light.
Now we go.
Okay.
Let's go. Yeah, they're not doing it. Yeah, I'm gonna pull it, yeah.
You're gonna get shot.
Why are you?
Uh-oh.
have another granddaughter. Hey, you guys.
Danish days.
Hey. Making that right toe in here. Hey, so it looks like you got a pretty good camera there, huh? Do you come down here every year for this, or?
This is my first year.
Oh, really, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you put your stuff on YouTube, or?
I make videos for an advertising company that's promotes stuff like this.
Oh, really?
Solvang.
Okay. Wow. Oh, yeah. You don't have a card on you, huh?
Not on me right
Because
now.
I've been come down here every year for this, and I've been using my camera here. I'm on YouTube under DJ Tony Holm, HOLM. Yeah.
Okay.
So you can grab some videos from there, some of my stuff from there too. Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
You be coming here every year? Or?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah.
It's a pretty fun event.
It is. It is. I wouldn't mind moving down here sometime, you know, and maybe run for mayor.
Yeah.
You can become mayor down here forever until I die, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what the previous mayor told me. Yeah, you can be mayor here forever, you know.
There you go.
Yeah. So long as they, you know, they like you, you know, here in town.
Right.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. We got a big Viking ship coming here too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That's going to be coming right up here. And, yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah.
That's like 5 people.
That one says 10 minutes till 8 o'clock. That clock up there, clock tower. Watch out, Viking ship coming up. It's coming up this way. Yeah. All right. We're making it. We're making the trip. Happy Danish Days! Yay! 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 Yeah. Happy Danish Days! Yeah.
Happy Danish.
Yay! Uh-oh! Here comes a cow. Moo! Moo! That cow! Oh, maybe it's not a cow. It's
Then they're the ones making
yeah. It's hamster.
Hold on, Tart.
All right.
I assume this was the after dinner.
The guinea pig.
Danish.
No, I gotta go in here and do this.
Okay, got it. I have my like arm behind Ashley, so it's like.
We're in line at the. There?
No, I haven't been there. Is Mayor? Well, we were gonna invite him to talk. I don't see him anywhere. So maybe you make an announcement and Mark is going to take it. Do you want me to go to the guy and make an announcement? No, we're going to call him.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Solvang, California. I'm John Palmentary, and we are kicking off all together with a huge scream. This is Danish Days 2023. Oh, come on. Let them hear you all the way to Santa Barbara. Let them hear you all the way to Santa Maria. That's more like it. Are you ready? I'm John Palmentary. I do the news in town for News Channel 3, 11, 12, KJEE, KCLU, and a few others. Thank you for inviting me to join you on this great event. Who was here for the first one back in the 30s? There we go. You've held your age very well, sir. Well, before we go any further, we've had the sword fights, we've had some dancing, the band is ready. I'd like to bring to the stage Bent Olsen, ladies and gentlemen, and Steen Skellerup to sing the Danish National Anthem. And we invite you to sing along. Yeah. Gentlemen, welcome. Ben? Do you need this microphone? Or do you need Test 1, 2.
Anybody knows the song, please sing along. This is the Danish national hymn. Beautiful, beautiful song. So are we all ready? Det et yndigt land, det står med brede bøge. Lær salten Østerstrand, lær salten Østerstrand. Det bugter sig i Bakkedal, det hedder gamle Danmark. Og det er Freja-Sand, og det er Freja-Sand. Og gamle Danmark skal bestå, så længe bøgen spejler. Sin tak blev bøgen blå, sin tak blev bøgen blå. Thank you. And Steen Skellerup, he has been coming to Solvang for Danish Days for the last 35 years with his group, dancing group, and the music group. So give him a big hand, please. 35 to 37 years, right? Long time.
Since 78.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you to Bent and to Steen. And now to sing our national anthem for the U.S. is going to be Suzanne Holfa. Welcome, Suzanne.
Sing with me, everybody.
Oh, say can you see our dawn's early light? What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming
hard. What do you think? Beautiful. Danish Days and the Danish Days Foundation Board has had a lot of change this year. Let me introduce to you the new Solvang Danish Days Foundation Board Chair, who is third generation. And I don't usually say this, but when it comes to mustaches, I take the back seat. He's got the best stash in all of Solvang to me. Ladies and gentlemen, your Foundation Board Chair, Thomas Berkholm.
Hell yeah!
Welcome to Danish Days 2023. We're glad to be back. Our new board is stronger than ever. I say we've done a really good job in a short amount of time making this happen. Lady Jacobson, Eric Playhall, Sandra Ferris, Lexi Ralph, yeah. Well, she got married, so I haven't. Ashley Madrid. We couldn't do it without all of us. And Tracy Beard is. She's probably in Beer Garden, but we couldn't have done it with like all of us together. It's such a great team. We can't wait for the future to come. It's gonna be better and stronger than ever. So this is just this year we're kind of getting our feet wet. Next year it's gonna be way bigger and better and a lot more planning. And we got a lot of stuff coming new next year. So I just want to thank everybody coming out. Thank you very much. We got a huge group tonight. That's awesome.
That's great. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Can't do it without you. It's Solvang's best festival of the whole entire year. So let's go. Friday night. Friday night. See you tomorrow morning, bright and early. Able Skeevers. We got Able Skeevering contest, bands, Poly Ringwall project tomorrow. Lego building competition. All over the city, Mortenson's to Top Gallisal and everywhere. Parade at 2:30. My little one right there. Hi, Willow. There she got all shy. So, you guys ready for Danish Days 2023? Yeah. Skull. Beer Garden's open. No, we're good.
Thomas is passing the buck, so I will do it on behalf of our entire board and all of the strength that behind it. We would like to graciously thank all of our big sponsors. This event would not happen without the City of Solvang, Solvang Chamber of Commerce, San Ynez Band of Chumash Indians, Waste Management, Rio Vista, San Ynez Valley and Solvang Rotary, Montecito Bank and Trust, Visit San Ynez Valley, Nielsen Building Material, Toyota of Lompoc, Cottage Hospital, and a lot of other people just kind of chip in. So thank you. Thank you for all of your support. Along with our sponsors, we'd like to thank a few really instrumental people who put in a ton of time and work behind the scenes to also make this happen. Thank you to Rick and Linda Marzullo at Viking Press. Thank you to our Director of PR, Anna Ferguson, just all of our advertising. All the former board members, Rodney Nielsen, Bruce Peterson, the list goes on, Max, there's so many of them who are still here, Brenda, Martha, it goes on and on and on. Thank you for being here, thank you for trusting us, and seemingly this new generation to carry on the celebration and the tradition for all of you to enjoy, so thank you. I would like to invite Brenda and Martha up for just a minute. They help out a ton with our maiden representative of the festival, and so they're going to join me in introducing our 2023 Danish maids, Stephanie Peterson. would you like to say a few words?
Sure. Hi everybody, welcome to Danish Days 2023. I am so happy that all of you guys are here, whether you are from across the ocean or across the street. You are all so welcome, and I'm so grateful that you all are here to celebrate this festival that I truly do love. My name is Stephanie Peterson. I am your 2023 Danish maid. I am a 4th generation Solvang resident. My history with Danish Days goes back to when I was 4 months old, the first Danish Days after I was born, and throughout the years I've just become more and more involved in this wonderful celebration. I've cooked able skeevers, I've helped clean the Carlsberg beer wagon, I've done everything I could just because of how much I love this town and how much I love all of these people who come here to see this. My parents are Jennifer Peterson, she's a middle school teacher, and Bruce Peterson, he's also a middle school teacher, and he's been involved in Danish Days since he was very young, as well as my grandparents, Barbara and Bo Peterson. They've also been very involved in Danish Days. I have 2 aunts, Janet and Lisa. They were Danish maids in the past, and I'm so grateful to follow in their footsteps. So I'd just like to welcome you all, and I thank you all for coming. I truly do appreciate it. I've met some of you, and I look forward to hopefully meeting all of you and seeing your beautiful faces up close and personal. And I cannot wait for the coming weekend, and I hope you all have the most wonderful time, and I hope you have as great of a time as I have in the past. Thank you, guys.
Okay, so Martha and I have had the honor of working with Stephanie, our new maid for 23, and she has done a wonderful job at going to our local Danish chapters, and telling a bit about herself and about Danish Days, and in welcoming everybody. And we would, on behalf of the board, the new board of the Danish Days Foundation, like to present her with a memento of our tradition and thanks for doing such a wonderful job and being a beacon for Solvang. And we'd like to thank you. And I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank the new board, us that are turning things over. It's a big deal. We've been doing this since '95, and we are so honored and excited and proud of our new board members that are taking this on and are going to see it through to more exciting times. So congratulations to our new board. We're so excited for you, all of you, and happy Danish Days, and hope you all enjoy your time. And thank you to our new maid, Stephanie.
Well, thank you. It's been nothing short of wonderful so far.
Thank you.
How about another big round of applause for all of our honorees? They make it happen for Danish Days, don't they? And so do you. Wouldn't be the same if nobody was here. Just a couple more things, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for supporting everything that's going on the stage and throughout downtown and throughout the entire city for Danish Days. Well, thanks to our Friday night band. If you were out here early, you saw the Rincons. They are awesome, and they're up here a lot under that name or the Dusty Jugs. They love Solvang. I know the band very well. Tomorrow it's going to be the Lowdown Dudes from 3 to 6. Then, ladies and gentlemen, the Molly Ringwald Project. You do not want to miss them. They're going to bring out the classic rock from the 80s and 90s. Page 3. Then professional Lego building. Who's part of that? Which generation? That's going to be going on Saturday and Sunday. You can watch them build and develop a town at Solvang Brew Co., Solvang Home Connection, and Mortenson's Bakery. Judging will happen Sunday afternoon. I'll be here for that. The winner will be announced at the closing ceremonies at 2:30. All right. It's a Friday night in Solvang. We could be drinking and singing, and we will be, right? You guys, come on, right? Snap out of it. But first, how about a little story time?
We're here at the stage. Here.
Settle in. Get cozy.
I'm in front.
Randall McGee
I'm
is
in
here.
front.
He's going to portray Hans Christian
And,
Andersen.
Dan and
he'll be
Kathy,
sharing
they're
a short story
in
with
the
us.
back.
Randall McGee. What up? He began his career portraying
Dan and
Hans
Kathy are
Christian
sitting
Andersen
down
after a visit to
in
Solvang
the
in the early
very back.
1990s.
Yeah.
He shared
Up in the
HC's tale. Does he really go by
bleachers.
HC?
No,
do that? I feel
back
like that's
bleachers.
not
Back
appropriate.
bleachers behind me.
From Miami to Singapore, you've gotten
I'm
around.
up by the front
He's been a part of
stage.
Danish Days for
So
over
just
20
look
years.
behind me.
Who knows where your
They're
life
right
will take
behind
you?
me.
Anderson looks at this question with his tail.
Yeah, they're at the casino.
5 peas
At the casino.
in a pod. Welcome.
No, they're at the
Good
casino
afternoon.
with my mom. Yeah.
Life is the greatest fairy tale.
Okay.
As my good friend
All
has
right.
said, who knows where life will take you?
Right.
Who knew that when I was a poor little shoemaker's son in Odense, that I would be thrown out into the world and end up here? I'm so glad to be here. And so tonight I have a little tale for you, and I have a papier clip, a paper cut. I take my paper and school, just a second. My scissors. It's a little uncomfortable, but there are so many pickpockets these days, you know. And so, I would like to tell you a little tale. There was once 5 peas in a pod. The peas were green and the pod was green, and they thought the whole world was green, and for them that was true. And they sat there in their pod. They had time to think and to talk to each other, for what else could they do? And they would talk to each other, and they would say, oh, to listen to a pea you have to be very, very quiet and listen very closely. You see, they didn't talk very loud. They didn't need to because they were so close together. And the acoustics were perfect. So they were talking among themselves, and one of the peas said, I wonder if there is anything outside of the pod. Another said, I'm sure there must be something. I hear movement every now and then. And another said, oh, I would love to see what is outside of the pod. And another thought, well, yes, we'll soon find out, I'm sure. Well, as the weeks went by, the pod turned to a greenish yellow. And the peas, they also turned a greenish yellow. And one day, the peas felt some movement. Something is happening. There's something going on. I wonder what will happen to us. Oh, when I leave the pod, said the first pea, I want to see the world that must be out there. I think that would be wonderful. Oh, said the second pea, I want to go higher than any other pea has gone before. That is all good, said the third pea, but I want to be remembered. The fourth pea said, well, I want to be the biggest pea there is. He was quite the bragger, you see. But the fifth pea These will work a little better now. The fifth pea thought for a moment and he said, I want to go where God will have me help the most. And so it was, as they were talking, that the pod was plucked off the vine, and crack! They were opened up. The pod was opened up, and all the peas fell into the hand of a young man. He had a pea shooter. And, oh, you kids would love something like that. It's very, very destructive. But he was looking for ammunition. And so it was, he put that first pea into his pea shooter and he sent it off into the sky. I am off to see the world, cried the first pea. And there, up in the air, in mid-flight, he was caught by a pigeon. Oh, this creature is going to help me see the world, he thought. But that was not the pigeon's intention. Pigeons aren't that considerate. And with a tilt of his head, the pea was in the pigeon's gizzard. This is not what I wanted to see, cried the pea, as he became the pigeon's lunch. The second pea was put into the pea shooter and off he went. I am going higher than any pea has gone before, he cried to his brothers down below. And it was true. He flew up so high. He went up higher than the windmills of Solvang. And you know how high that is. Well, he flew into the air so high. But the higher you fly, the faster you fall. And before he knew it, he was plummeting to the ground, and he hit the walkway, and he was a split pea. Well, went the next pea, and he said, "Oh, I want to be remembered." That was his cry. And he went and fell into a pot of soup in the farmer's kitchen through the window there. And he was cooked up in that soup. And the farmer ate it with the rest of his meal. And later, when the farmer had some gas, he remembered that pea. So his wish was fulfilled. Well, the fourth pea could hardly wait, and off he shot into the air. I'm going to be the biggest pea of all, he cried to his last brother. And blip, he landed in a puddle next to the gutter. There he sat in the muddy water for several days, and it came true that he swole up bigger in that muddy water than any pea he had ever seen. He was the biggest pea there ever was. But he became just a big, mushy heap of a pea, not much different from the mud where he sat. The fifth pea, he was shot out. Wherever God wants me to go, he cried, and blink! He hit a window pane and poof, landed in a little strip of dirt on a window ledge of a poor apartment on the second floor. He looked around and said, well, this is an out-of-the-way place, but we'll see what God wants me to do here. Well, in that apartment, there lived a poor widow and her little girl. The little girl had been sick for over a year. She was thin and pale and just floated between life and death. The poor widow, she worked as hard as she could to get medicines, but there was never enough for her girl to get well. And one day, the little girl said, Mommy, look, there is something green just outside the window that's waving in the wind. And the widow woman went over to the window and behold, she said, oh my, there's a little pea plant growing in the window. How did it get up here? Oh, Mommy, asked the little girl, could you push my bed closer so that I could see the pea grow? And so the mother did. And the little girl watched the pea and watched her mother as she went out to work for that day. When the mother returned, the little girl was smiling like she hadn't done for months. And she said, Mama, the little pea is growing stronger, and I think I am growing stronger too. She watched as that pea grew, and the mother put a little stick for the pea to grow on, and as the weeks went by, that little pea grew flowers and grew stronger, and so did the little girl. As she grew stronger, watching the little pea and feeling the fresh air on her face along with the sun. Well, the mother said, there must have been an angel that planted that little pea on my window ledge to help my little girl, for she is so strong and happy. And so it was. The little girl picked up the little blossoms on the vine, and it's a little difficult here with all of the wind. Let me see. Papierklippe and wind don't mix. Perhaps I should write a different story called Gone with the Wind. I think that's been done. There we are. Well, the little pea flowers, when the little girl kissed them, said, yeah, this is where God has wanted us to be. Let's see, and let me see if we can see the 5 peas in the pod. Let's see if we can hold that up. Oh. And you know, we're not like peas in a pod. We're each a little different, but even today we're being thrown out into the world to see where we will go. It is our attitude that decides where we will go and what we will do. So, my friends, where are you going to land? Mangatak. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, Randall McGee. How about another big round of applause? And thank you all for coming out for the opening ceremonies for Danish Days 2023. I'm John Palmentary, and what do you say? Let's get this party started! You're all welcome to the dance floor. Enjoy Danish Days, everyone, all weekend long in Solvang. Here they are, the Fresno Great Danes and the Solvang Village Dancers.
Okay.
Thank you for being so short.